Hello again guys, Damien Jones here again for you today, and today I wanted to share with you some recent pickups that I've had. I've picked up some really good things lately that I've been looking into and finding really, and thought I'd share them with you. First of all, I picked up some really good yo-yos from the 90s. Anybody remember these? These were really popular. These were the genuine Russell Spinner, professional yo-yos. Good solid things, weren't they? I don't think the condition's too bad on that. Now these things can be really quite expensive to buy when you find them on eBay as well. They're usually like you can spend about 30 quid on these things, as ridiculous as it sounds. But I was lucky enough to get mine for a fiver, which I consider an absolute bargain. I do collect the Coca-Cola memorabilia, and it was nice to get hold of one of these yo-yos, as I've not really seen. I think I had a Fanta one back in the day. Really nice to see one again after all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. Anyway, that's that. Other than that, I went and found this Alien yo-yo by Duncan Toys, and this one's actually a glow-in-the-dark one. There used to be again during the 90s, there used to be a lot of this grey alien Roswell type paraphernalia about, and when I do come across it, I do pick it up, and it was nice to find this little yo-yo. Another one for the collection. And I've found an absolute plethora of Universal monsters for my Universal monster collection. First of all, I found these. Whoops. Let's just try not get him to fall over. I found these. Obviously Dracula. Where's the maker's mark on them? From 1992. UCS Comics, Spain. And apparently these are quite rare, although mine are obviously loose ones and a little bit worn, shall we say. These are actually quite rare, and I was looking to get these for £2 a piece, which isn't bad for, I'd say, a 5-inch figure. So we got Dracula. Bit of a scuff on his face there, but never mind. And we also got a rather colourful Frankenstein with the same maker's mark in 1992 on the bottom. Quite nice detail, especially like the red eyes. Very nice. They kind of reminded me of much larger versions of the Spanish monster figures made by Yolanda, if you remember my video on them. So we got 2 of them, which I was quite impressed with. £4 for 2 of them. And then I went and found these little beauties, which I'm really looking forward to painting up. A couple of the Lewis Marks Universal monsters. We got Lon Chaney Jr. as the Wolfman. Bit of sprue on it, but not too bad. There's the brand. Lewis Marks & Co. Universal Pictures Co. Incorporated. Bit of sticky on there. And another thing there that's voided, I'm not actually sure what that is. It says Wolfman. Don't know what that is, a little snake or something. Yeah. And he's rather nice. And I also found a Frankenstein. Couple of fingers, well, not a couple of fingers, just one finger missing. Usually these things have got most of the fingers broken off. These things come from the 1960s now. They've been produced and reproduced time and time again ever since. And the way how you can tell if your Lewis Marks model is a genuine one from the early 60s is the colour that they've moulded the model in. Now this is as I know it anyway, because I only have these two at the minute, and I'm really not bothered about the colour as I'm going to be painting them anyway. Apparently though, the original ones from the 1960s are cast in like a blue plastic, and later ones, which I think were rip-off ones from the late 60s and 70s, which were actually made in Mexico, they're in orange plastic. And then I think these cream coloured ones I think are modern reproductions, but I'm not actually sure about that. I don't really know enough about collecting Lewis Marks models, to be honest with you, but that's just what I heard. I believe mine to be reproductions, but I'm not actually sure. I mean, surely if they were reproductions they would have voided the Lewis Marks logo, but they haven't, and you know, it's got the Universal Pictures logo as well, so you know, you could be fooled into thinking that these were genuine from the 1960s, and maybe they are, who knows. You let me know that in the comments, because I don't know, and well, to be honest with you, I don't really care. I just think they're cool models that I've picked up, and they're really quite detailed, and I'm going to enjoy painting them up. Yeah. And last but not least, I went and picked up this one. Ooh, for only £15. This is a rather nice Sideshow Wolfman Lon Chaney Jr. And these are lovely detailed figures. This one ain't in the best of condition, but for £15 can you really grumble? I mean, these things generally sell for like 80 to over £100 usually. I mean, this would have come with some accessories. I'm not actually sure what the accessories were, but yeah, all the same, it's a nicely detailed figure. You don't stand too well, I have to say. We can try. No, he ain't gonna stand. These should have a base with which these holes clip onto pegs, because of the way his feet are. But nonetheless, he's a great figure, and I have to say, an absolute bargain for £15. Just a slight little nose scuff there, but we can soon sort that out. Well guys, you let me know what you think of these in the comments, and I'll be back again very soon with something else to show you, but bye for now.